it's a public forum, which is what this is.
Corporal, I didn't ask you earlier when
This
we were
is a
talking
public
about
service.
Actually, yeah, it was. I just asked him this question and I figured, you're here, I might as well try and attempt to ask you. But if somebody came up to you and asked you a question, you didn't know the answer to it, would you make a good faith effort to find out the answer to that question?
If I don't have the information, I would make an attempt.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Or at least point you in that direction.
Yeah, I appreciate that. The First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are?
So we're not in a civics class now, but no, I'm not going to answer those questions now.
You can't?
I didn't say I can't. I said I'm not going to.
It was a question about good faith.
Correct.
Do you remember the question about good faith? It was, if you didn't know the answer
Do you
to
have
it,
a police concern?
I'm concerned that a police officer doesn't have the First
Do
Amendment.
you have a police concern now?
Yes.
What's the crime being committed?
All you do is crimes? You kicked him out for a policy violation
You
earlier.
didn't see me kick him out.
Let's be real.
You didn't see me kick him out?
I saw you attempt to. He stood his ground until your supervisor got you. Why? I don't even want to talk about that.
I don't need it. So
I just
is
want.
there anything else you need?
Yeah. If you don't know, it's okay to not
Is
know.
there anything else you need?
Can I leave my email address? Would you follow up with me?
Anything else? You have my business card. You have all my
So
info.
I'll send you an email and you'll make a good faith effort.
Sounds good.
Will you make a good faith effort?
Sounds good. Anything else you need?
Yeah.
If not, we're done here.
Yeah. So you will make a good faith effort or you won't? It's a shame that people can't have good interactions with the police, that 2 people just can't have a conversation, that you think that there's more to it, that you think that I'm trying to do something bad. I'm trying to have a conversation about the First Amendment.
You just said all that. I didn't.
That's right. I said it.
I have work to do. So if you don't have a police concern, I'm going to move on.
You can do whatever you want.
I know.
You're not detained.
I know.
You're going to follow up with
Are
him?
you good? Anything else?
You're not detained, officer.
Anything else?
You're not detained.
Do you need anything else?
I don't need anything. Well, I do. I need to know. Do you know the First Amendment?
It's not a test. Man. We're not a test.
It's not. Of course, it's not. It's about good faith.
I'm sure you know it. Why are you asking me?
Because I want to make sure that you know
It's
it.
not a test. I'm sure you have
It is, sir. You're sworn.
You said if you didn't know, and you have that info. So.
I had it, but it wasn't. It wasn't if I don't know. It was if you didn't know.
Kind of good.
Garland was it?
But there's an opportunity.
Yeah, the 501 meeting.
Hey, what's going on here?
At least it's just one.
Yeah, he works there. He has a subversion.
Geshi, was it you earlier that tossed him out of the building?
You were here.
I just wondered if you were the supervisor. Were you in charge? Are you guys allergic to being professional? You can't be professional? It's that difficult to say, no, sir, or yes, sir. We got a real disconnect in the community when the police won't even turn and look at you when you ask them a question. Sir, what was your name?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Officer Levy.
What's going on, Officer Levy? Officer Levy, if somebody came up to you and asked you a question and you didn't know the answer to it, but by all rights it was something you should know the answer to, would you make a good faith effort to find out the answer to that question?
I have to get back to the person with the answer.
Sure. So the First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Could you tell me what those 5 freedoms are?
I'll get back to you.
Would you take down my email address so you could get back to me?
You have your email address?
Yeah, how else are you going to get back to me?
Yeah, you can email me.
You got a card?
Yeah, so you can just email the department with my name and ask them. Will that work for you?
No,
Is
how
that
about
good?
just take down my email address and you can follow up with me.
All right. So yeah, if you got a pen?
You got a pen right there.
Oh yeah, I do. You're right. You're right.
You got a piece of paper?
So yeah, I got one.
I don't want to be rude. Do you want to be rude?
Yeah. Which one?
Do you want to be rude? I don't want to be rude. Do you want to be rude?
Okay, you're not giving me. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, let me see. Oh, yeah, you want to see? Yeah. Can I take a picture? Yeah. That's awesome. This is
How about you, officer? What was your name? Blinn. Do you have a card?
I do.
I appreciate that, Officer Blinn. Are you polite or are you rude like your colleagues?
Well, no, she dies for
Remains to be seen. Officer Blinn, the First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Do you happen to know what those 5 freedoms are? Pardon me?
I believe I do, yes.
What are they?
Speech, religion, press, petition government,
You already had that one. You're right there, dude. Come on, give me it.
what's the acronym?
RAPS is the acronym.
Raps?
That's the acronym I use.
Assemblies.
Yeah, bro. I wish, sincerely, I wish that you were in charge of these fucking clowns back here, because they're just rude for the sake of being rude. When somebody from the public comes up and says, "Hey, do you know the First Amendment?" Maybe just if you know it, just say, "Yeah, I know it." Engage productively with the community. I don't know. But these three over here, they don't want to engage productively, and we've got 2 supervisors. Did you guys know that your officer here, your polite, helpful officer, he knew the answer to the question. He was happy to give it. He wasn't a rude, he wasn't a prick. He was just a nice guy. You guys could take a lesson from Blinn over here. Hopefully you don't catch shit when you,
Other man into custody?
what's that?
Was that the gentleman is taken into custody?
No, he left without getting arrested. I got arrested here about a year ago for doing this right here, for filming. I came into City Hall to make a complaint, to file a complaint about somebody, and instead of being able to file a complaint, I was hauled away in handcuffs, taken to jail, and then convicted for trespassing.
And then what happened?
For filing, it's under appeal right now.
Well, the officers sometimes, are like understandable, but when they push, they have to take action. I don't agree with that. But
You mean the city, when the city pushed? Yeah, I think that's it. I think they didn't have an issue with it at all until the people from the Ivory Tower came down and said,
let's speak my language.
Thank you. Are you going in for the budget meeting also? Yeah. Do better, guys. We're out here today to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath to support, protect, and defend the rights of the people. The purpose of all interactions is to peacefully promote government accountability and transparency. Please like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach as many people as possible. I implore you to peacefully seek redress to any and all of your grievances. This is a public service.